Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings.
Thank you. That was a beautiful introduction.
How are you?
That was a great intro.
My favorite thing is your eyebrow when you switch cameras, so it is an honor to be here.
First of all, it was very smooth.
Oh, that was a good transition.
We gonna eat some hot food. And you gonna ask me some crazy hot questions.
You got a fucking question or what?
What's the question, Sean?
What do you remember about performing under the name Commando in a league called Central Illinois Wrestling?
Wow. Man, you've done some homework, brother. I'll give you this. You were the first person that's ever asked me that question.
Man.
Good fucking question.
Man, what a great question.
That's a good question because you don't.
Oh, I love that question.
That's a great one.
Here, okay?
That might be the best question that's asked.
That's a great question because
That's a great question.
When he stand
that's a great question.
or a pitch man.
Good question.
Yeah, I like the way you talk.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that.
I like where you're going with that.
Expectations.
That's a great compliment.
I love that we're doing this on this show.
That's a good question right there.
Oh my god, that's a great question.
It's overnight celebrity.
Oh, wow. What a good question.
Oh, that's a great question.
Oh, that's such a good question.
Good wings. So far, the questions are hotter than the wings.
That's a great question.
It's a good question. No one's ever asked me this question. That is a great question, bro.
Oh wow, good question.
That's a pretty good question.
It's a great question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I appreciate that question.
That's such a great question.
That's an interesting question.
Really great question.
That is a good question. And once my tongue responds,
I'm gonna tell you after I start crying.
Work. You got great questions.
Wow, that's a great question.
wow, what an insightful question.
At all.
Bro, I'm so fucking impressed with these questions. Thank you, man. Sometimes you do interviews and motherfuckers don't really take the time to so it means thank you.
That's a great question.
That's a good question.
Oh, definitely. Great question. No one has ever asked me this before. Okay.
I think it's a great question.
All right,
That's awesome because I love that you brought up that question because you always have to talk about where you get your inspiration from.
Oh god. Ooh, this is good.
So many, and I'm glad you asked that question.
That is that question right there, sir.
That's a really interesting question.
It's interesting that you put it that way. Yeah.
This is a good deep dive.
That's really deep right there.
That's cool. I don't know if I've ever answered that question.
Wow, I've never been asked this before.
Yeah, that was amazing. So funny, not a lot of people know that I did that.
He's so excited that you just asked that question.
Wow, that's a great question.
Here on Hot Ones.
It's actually very hard to do the interview with all this stuff going on.
I know.
It's probably a good thing too. 'Cause you let your guard down. It's good. I get it. Yeah.
That I
I'm impressed
backloaded
that you
Val
knew it.
Venus.
I'm impressed. I am very impressed.
Great idea for a show. This is a great show. Can I say that? Great show.
Maddie, do you mean it? Do you mean it? Do you mean it? Do you mean it? Is that patronizing?
No. It's a great show. I'm eating chicken wings, learning about myself, talking about myself, experiencing these great people in the room. Hey man, this is genius. What y'all got going here is genius.
This is gnarly shit.
What are you doing? Just a straight up bite, you fucking monster.
Mariama, man, you the greatest of all time. Don't you ever come to this motherfucker though.
Wow. That right there was really cool.
Fuck! Wow, this is awesome. You know what I mean? This is like challenging in a way I've never experienced this.
How do you handle your heat? Like if you go to Sweetwater, do you order it extra spicy?
Sweetwater, who prepped you? I don't know. That's a good observation.
First of all, I applaud you for even knowing that is the civil war that exists in Detroit. But
only a
How
stripper.
the hell did you know that shit? Oh,
Research.
Competition?
Oh my god, you've really done your research.
That's just a one-off job.
tip my cap to your research department. That's some real deep cut shit right there.
That line perfectly geometric
Who did
dollops.
your research? This is brilliant.
Yeah. Wow. How'd you know that?
Accomplishments.
Where did you find these things?
of quantity.
Well, that's
oh my God.
That's wow. How did he found that one?
That's a great thing that you found out about. I didn't know that anyone knew about the Rider Challenge.
That was actually Jersey.
Yeah, you did your research, huh? Yeah.
Self until you bleed.
Yeah, that's
So
true. Where'd you
here-
read that?
So
BuzzFeed?
here,
You probably know it. You did your research. So
Wow, I'm surprised. I'm very impressed. You asked me about this. This is a deep passion of mine.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
We're like, oh wow.
Yeah.
You really do your research.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting that you noticed that.
I heard that you used to break glasses on the floor.
Oh, yo, listen, this guy's fucking. A lot of people don't understand that the reason why I came here is because he's like Nardwad. Like Nardwad knows shit that nobody else don't know.
Gets. Wow. Wow, that was some Nardwar shit. That was good. Yes.
Blog you published in school.
Oh my god, don't. How do you know about that?
Damn, boy, you guys are good.
You don't want to be in that
Oh shit! There's levels to this shit.
spot. Your eyes.
Okay. I like that.
Oh wow. Wow, that's a big metaphor to my life, but
You're so great at this, dog. You're really good at this, bro.
Thank you, Zach.
Yeah. I forgot what the question was. I was enamored with you.
you're like a really well-researched and like great interview.
I think this is my favorite
awesome.
interview I've ever done in my life. I think it was a very unique experience, and I've never had an interview like this.
You're a great interviewer, and I like seeing people in pain.
Dude, I feel like what's going on right now is like so interesting because it doesn't feel like an interview. I was like walking into the building. It just feels like I'm catching up with an old friend.
I'm so fucking proud of you.
Thank you, Lance. I appreciate that, man. You too.
Nah, it's not about me.
Whole team winning. Whole team winning.
No. It's about you right now. That's what I'm saying, man. It's hot, but it's not hot to the point that you don't enjoy it, bro. And the mustard adds a consistency, a nice texture to it, to where it's not too runny, you can't run from it. It's there and it captures you.
I think you're doing so good, and I'm so proud of you.
Nobody told me we were gonna go deep on this show.
Oh, so you live on Easy Street, man. I see that flat screen. You got a new flat screen. Oh, proud of you, man.
Well, first of all, you deserve nothing less, as does the show.
When they told me about the show, I was very nervous, and I was like, oh my God, I hate spicy food, I can't do this. But then I watched so many episodes, and you just have so many incredible people on, a lot of my friends, everyone looks like they're having a great time. And I've talked to my friends about you, and they said you're super cool and nice and fun.
Because I think that you are the most fascinating character within this setup.
For me to be able to wing this, no pun intended, have a wonderful sit-down conversation with you, who obviously does a shitload of research, was one of the defining moments of my entire life.
So now, coming back here and doing it a second time, dying, stomach twisting, sweating from the face.
Yep.
As someone who's able to find the fun in everything, what do you find fun about this?
The interview part, man. Just you, Sean. As you as a person, man. And you know, it's usually on stuff like this, the host wouldn't do it at all. The fact that you do it with people, and the fact that you are our actual friends, and you actually look after us and stuff like that, man, I think it's you that makes this show so damn great, man. It's, you know, we do interview on top of interview on top of interview every day. And it's great that I can agree to do an interview with you, because you actually go deeper into things. You actually do the challenge with us. You actually give a shit if we are throwing up or not. It's a level of respect between interviewer and interviewee. So it's you that does this whole thing, man. It's you that makes this fun, and you're just such a cool fucking guy. And I think we all just love you more so than doing this dumb shit.
Us. Hey. Look at us.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought?
Not me.
How fucking good is that show?
Cheers, my friend. This has been an absolute pleasure, man.